Okay. Hi, I'm Stephen Bertio. So this is my dance. I'm gonna get you by Bizarre Inc. High improver, 32 beat dance, very fast tempo. So I'm gonna go over the steps. Again, it's gonna look, there's a lot of holds in this dance, and when you're doing the dance, it's not gonna feel like there's holds because the tempo is so quickly, but there are technically holds. Very fast tempo, but I rated it a high improver due to its tempo. So I'm gonna go over just the first, it's only a 4-section dance, so I'm gonna go over the first section of the dance. So again, I'm doing this slow, but when you're doing the actual song, it's gonna be faster. So I'll do it at actual tempo too, but we'll do it slow first. So one hand, you're gonna step on your right and then left, right step and then left step. So one hand, hold for 2, right? One hand, 2, you're holding 2, and 3. You're doing a lockstep on your right. So, and 3, you're holding and of 3. So it's the and of 2, 3, your lockstep, and then you're holding the and 3, 4. So it's 1 and 3, 4. That's the count. 1 and 3, 4. Right? Now, again, I'm holding that, but in the actual tempo, the song is going to be 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4. So it's going to look like this: 1 and 3, 4. So the actual tempo is really fast. So yeah, you're still holding, but it's not going to feel as long. So remember, so the first, again, you step forward on your right step, left step, 1 and 3, because you hold and of 2 and 3. You step forward on your right, you lock your left behind your right, and then you step forward on your right, and on the 4. On the 4, you step forward on the 4. So 1 and 3, 4. So 1 and 3, 4. So lock stepping right. Now you're going to do the same exact thing, starting with the left. So we did a right, so now we stepped right, left, now we're going to do left, right. So 5 and 7, 8. So same exact thing, just going the opposite way. You're starting with your left, right? Left step, right step. You're doing a lock step on your left. You're locking your right behind your left, and you're stepping your left forward. That's the whole section. So it's 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 7, 8, right? 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 7, 8. That's your first section, but again, it's going to be fast during the song. So it's going to be 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 7, 8, right? Very fast. Fast tempo. So that's all section 1. Section 2, you're going to do a V step. Same exact count. The count here just is going to add an and to the end of 4. So instead of 1 and 3, 4, it's going to be 1 and 3, 4 and, right? So you're just adding an extra step. Step right, left, 1 and. Now you're doing your V steps. And 3, 4 and. So V step, right? 1 and, step right, left, and 3, 4 and. 1 and 3, 4 and. That's the first half of section 2. So 1 and 3, 4 and. Then it's 5 and 7, 8 and. You're going to do it out, V step, out, 5 and. Hold, right, and 7, and then heel split, 8 and. So it's 1 and 3, 4 and 5 and 7, 8 and. So that's section 2. Again, it's fast in the song. You're the holding, right? 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and, right? It's not going to feel like you're holding because it's so fast. So 1 and 3, 4 and 5 and 7, 8 and. Okay. I'll do sections 1 and 2, back to back. Section 1 starts with step, right step, left step. 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 7, 8. 1 and 3, 4, 7, 8 and, right? You're just adding that and to the end of 4 or the end of 8. Section 3 has the same count of section 2, 1 and 3, 4 and. So with section 2, you're doing a toe heel. And again, all these things I say suspended. They're suspended stomps or suspended steps. They're suspended because you're technically holding, but again, it's not going to feel that way when you're doing the dance because it's tap out. So toe heel stomp on your right, 1 and 2. I say a stamp because you're doing a light stomp because you have to go fast. 1 and 3, 4 and, right? Sailor step on your right. 1 and 3, 4 and, right? Suspend the sailor step, suspend the stamp. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and, right? Same thing on the left. 1, 5 and, we move 5 and. I'm counting with 1 and because it's the count. But 5 and 7, 8 and. So 1 and 3, 4 and 5 and 7, 8 and. It's got to be around that fast in the actual song because the tempo's fast. 1 and 3, 4 and 5 and 7, 8 and. That's how fast it is in the actual song. So again, even though I'm doing holds, it doesn't look like that when you're doing it. The song's so fast, I don't even feel like you're holding that long. 1 and 3, 4 and 5 and 7, 8 and, right? So that's section 3. We're going to do 1 through 3 back to back. So let's start from the beginning. 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 7, 8. 1 and 3, 4 and 5 and 7, 8. 1 and 3, 4 and 5 and 7, 8 and, right? So that's essentially the tempo you're going at. Section 4. This is the only section that has turns in it for the dance. So this section, it's 1 and you're turning on 1 and. You do a quarter turn to your left. You're going to do suspended coaster step and 3, 4, right? We're going back to that 1 and 3, 4 count. 1 and 3, hold, 4. And then 5 and 7, 8. You're going to do step half turn, 5 and then suspended mom before, and 7, 8. So quarter turn, 1 and, suspended coaster, and 3, hold, 4, 5 and 7, 8. But again, there's holds there, but it's not going to fit. Because in the song, the tempo, 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 7, 8, right? So that's how it's going to be in the song. I'll do the whole dance in your tempo. So I'm going to be just doing 1 and 3, 4. I like counting that way. For this thing, just to get that repetition in my mind. It's really 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 7, 8. But I'm just going to be switching between 1 and 3, 4, and then 1 and 3, 4 and between the sections. So it's 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4, and 1 and 3, 4, and 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, and 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4. There you go. That's your dance. And it's a clockwise dance, and then you would repeat it here. No restart to 1 tag. So for 1 tag, and I'll do both sides, and I'm going to do the dance on both sides so you can maybe see from both sides. So I'll do this tag going this way, and a tag going this way too. So the tag is a scuff on your right, scuff 1 and, mollo to left, and 3, 4. Same thing on the left, scuff and left, 1 and, mollo to right, and 3, 4, step, step, left, left. Then you're going to do a cross on line and point to the DJ for the last 4 beats. 13, 14, 15, 16. And it's going to say, yo, DJ, pump this part during the song. So you're pointing during that little breakdown. So it's 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 7, 8, 11, 12, 9, 10, 9, 10, step, step, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and you go right back into your dance. I'll do it this way. So scuff on the right, mambo to the left, 1 and 3, 4, scuff on the left, mambo right, 5 and 8, then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and you go back into your dance. And there's only 1 tag in the song, and that's at the, depends on which version you use. If you're using the version I use, it's like 3 minutes and 45 seconds into it. If you use the shorter version, the 3-minute and 20-second version is probably 2 minutes into it. Same exact tag, 16-beat tag. The dance will work the same on the 3-minute, 20-second version or the 5-minute version. So I'll do the dance this way, right? So it's step, 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 lock, step, step, and then step, step, lock, step, step, and then remember, step, ready, step, step, anchor step, out, out, in, heel split, toe, heel, stamp, sailor, step, toe, heel, stamp, sailor, step, step, quarter turn, coaster step, step, half turn, mambo forward, together, mambo forward, and then you bring your feet together and you restart. That's the dance. Again, fast tempo.